Oh, you're looking at the future right here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca BelAir.
WWE Universe, you are looking at a superstar who is simply blessed to be the best. Just naturally better than everybody else, even when only doing the bare minimum.
When you talk about some of that natural athletic talent, Corey, Bianca's been exceptional her entire life. She earned all SEC and All-American honors in track and field at the University of Tennessee. And if you just ask her, she'll tell you why she's better than everybody else.
You got eyes, Byron, you understand. A freak in the weight room, a beast in the ring. Bianca BelAir can do it all.
And she's got a lethal hair whip. Guys, you better get ready for the woman's right.
Making her way to the ring from Paris Island, South Carolina, Lacey Evans.
Saxton, you ought to get a woman like Lacey Evans to keep you in line.
I'm good just the way I am, but I'll tell you what, her questionable personality traits aside, Lacey Evans has had some pretty incredible victories against top NXT talent like Kairi Sane, Dakota Kai, and Candice LeRae.
Questionable? Questionable?
Yeah,
Are you kidding me? Lacey Evans is everything a woman should be. She's smart, she's strong, she's beautiful. She's smarter than you, Byron.
The statistician for Titus Worldwide.
Making her way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, Dana Brooke.
Tremendous athlete, great competitor.
Once upon a time, she was a protege of one Charlotte Flair.
And now she's moved on to the lead statistician for Titus Worldwide. You got any great stats on this match tonight at NXT for Dana Brooke?
Yeah, 60% of the time, Dana Brooke's statistics are right every time.
And what exactly are these statistics?
Well, it depends on the situation, Byron. It's not like she just pulls these facts out of thin air. There's a lot of research, there's development, there's studies involved.
Hopefully they come with a fact checker. It's Candice wrestling.
And her opponents. First, from Anaheim, California, Candice LeRae.
You know, Byron, she describes herself as a modern-day Mighty Mouse. Yeah, such a positive energy that Candice LeRae brings to the equation. Listen to this place on its feet for Candice LeRae. The captain of Team Kick.
And her opponents. First, from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
You know what I love about Dakota Kai is that she's such an incredibly humble competitor, but then you see her in the ring and you can't help but become a huge fan of the passion and fire she has when she competes.
As much as I hate to agree with you, Byron, Dakota Kai is the kind of girl that will disarm you with a smile and then kick the features clean off your face.
Had many idols that she looked up to in sports entertainment, including one of her favorites, Finn Balor.
Byron, Maria is bringing the love.
I'm ready.
No, you're not.
And her opponents. First, from Chicago, Maria Candice.
You guys feel that? Do you feel it in the arena?
I feel something, but it might be my lunch.
Don't discount Maria's heart. In 2018, she became a mother and suffered a wrist injury, but she returned to WWE before the end of the year. In 1 year, Maria Candice literally accomplished more than Byron Saxton has in 37 years of life.
I dispute that.
That's why you're the Great Graves. Big match here as we kick off this 3-on-3 contest. Oof.
Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one competitor comes out ahead here.
Oklahoma slam. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Axe handle finds its target.
Ooh, what impact. I gotta say, guys, Bianca BelAir has wasted little time making a name for herself. I mean, from the minute she walked in the door, the entire women's division stood up and took notice.
Boom, what impact!
Harsh impact.
As Byron mentioned, Bianca BelAir's impact has been immediate. From her very first match in the 2017 Mae Young Classic, Bianca has been opening eyes.
Yeah, and it's worth noting that in the first round of the Mae Young Classic, she gave up 4 inches and about 40 pounds to her opponent, but still won. That's a testament to BelAir's immense strength.
Ooh! Tag made. What a strike. The half Samoan from New Zealand, Dakota Kai, has a lot to wrestle for tonight. She's a journeywoman whose motives have changed with every country she's competed in.
When you fight abroad as much as Dakota has, you feel a greater connection with your home, a greater connection with the people you do this for. And for Dakota, that's her family.
Is that how you feel about Burke, Virginia, Byron?
Actually, I do.
We touched on Dakota's experience abroad, Corey. She spent 10 years getting to this position, so it's a huge deal for her. But she won't be resting on her laurels.
Oh, you're right, Cole. Not at all. A woman that's wrestled all around the world, and that global experience is sure to pay dividends as Dakota brings her talents and abilities to this big stage.
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
Gotta find a way to get out of this, Michael.
It'll destroy your face.
Dana Brooke may be in trouble here.
She's got 2 very capable partners in her corner. Now might be a good time to bring one of them in.
Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Hardy Boys joined forces with the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose. The exciting trio took on Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz. Truth be told, both Miz and Ambrose blended in with their impromptu tag team partners pretty well.
Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the 6-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz, both teams worked very well together. That surprised me, since this was the first time they teamed together. But there was something that night about the lunacy of Dean Ambrose fitting perfectly with the Daredevil Hardy Boys.
I've got to say, I had goosebumps for a week after the Hardy Boys returned to WWE at 2017's WrestleMania. During that 6-man on Raw, Team Extreme formed an effective trio with that lunatic Dean Ambrose. After a twist of fate from Matt Hardy, Jeff crushed The Miz with a swanton bomb, and that was all she wrote. When a superstar is in a six-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring. We've talked about continuity many times on this program, but it's more than that. You don't want to try to do too much when you have other members of your team out there.
Irish whip. Corey, you spoke about...
Oh, that was a long way down.
Game, set, match. This one is over. Oh, that was just insulting.
Some good technique right there.
She is on.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. Nice job getting out of the way of that one. Whoa, she escapes the stretch.
You sound surprised, Cole. Come on, there's no way she was going to tap to that. In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
Corey, we've talked about six-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons and automobiles were used as battering rams.
The New Day versus the Wyatts at the Wyatt family compound was not your traditional six-man tag match, but it showed what can happen when issues between factions can't be resolved through a sanctioned WWE match. I'll tell you what, none of the men who fought in that conflict will ever be the same.
Brooke is looking to end this right now.
Something that is always important in a six-man match is having the ability to...
And will this be it? Two! She's not done yet.
She's still in this one.
Look at her go! Brooke setting up.
Teamwork is always paramount in a six-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a level of teamwork where two members of the trio perform a double team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referee's count of 5. It's not like you have all day in the ring, but if your team of 3 can deliver that type of offense, your trio will be in good shape.
Tagged in. She's able to get out of the way there.
What a stomp! Good grief! How much more punishment needs to be dished out? Just finish it! I don't know how much more punishment she can take.
Oh, man, I don't know about you guys, but it doesn't seem to me like she has any clue where she is right now.
Normally I'm a glass half full kind of guy, but there's just no good to take from this for her. I am impressed by the quickness of Maria.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family.
Solid contact from Candice LeRae.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
She's starting to sweat a bit. Here's what we're going to see what she's made of.
You sound surprised, Cole. Come on.
Solid contact from Candice LeRae.
And she looked like she had no chance just a few moments ago.
Corey, we've talked about six-man tag matches and earlier, and she's able to break out of it.
The lesson to learn here, Cole, is that you can never count her out.
Candice LeRae with an easy kick out.
She is on fire.
Boom, nasty impact.
She's starting to falter here. She really needs to think about...
Look out. There's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael.
There are instances when a six-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye, or are in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
What a scary drop.
She's starting to feel the pressure.
Solid contact from Candice LeRae.
Nice. Shut it down.
Corey, this might be it. Oh, my.
That's all she wrote, fellas.
We've seen that move in many matches.
Look at her partner. She's calling for the tag.
She might want to think twice about that.
Talking with Candice earlier, she half-joked that her biggest challenge is keeping up with her husband, Johnny Gargano.
Forget about Johnny wrestling. Let's talk about Candice wrestling. I commend Candice LeRae for clearly being the one that wears the pants in their relationship. She's talking about not wanting to be an embarrassment to Johnny. She should be more concerned with Johnny being an embarrassment to her.
Why do you say these things?
Because it's the truth.
Not sure how much more Bianca BelAir can take. Corey, you just suggested that LeRae should remove herself, at least professionally, from her husband. Byron, do you feel... She's looking at it.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Ooh, what impact. We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
Shoulders down. 1, 2. Ref found a 2 count.
She got the shoulder up. That's all that counts. I am impressed by the quickness of Maria. Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Hardy Boys joined forces with the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose. The exciting trio took on Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz. Truth be told, both Miz and Ambrose blended in with their impromptu tag team partners pretty well.
Devastating elbow. She dodges that one.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
She's taking on some heat, and the confidence she came into this 6 women's tag team match seems to be fading a bit.
Well, she certainly seems to favor being outside the ring, though for the life of me, I cannot figure out why.
It should be noted, though, guys, that her opponent is still in far worse shape than she is right now.
Incredible! Maria Kanellis connected with a match-ending move.
She's got it now.
2! Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
Not yet.
And no luck against Bianca BelAir there. Look at her go. I am impressed by the quickness of Maria. Bulldog delivered with force. This one is over.
She's calling for it.
Incredible! Maria Kanellis connected with a match-ending move. That should do it. 1. Looks to me like these superstars are running on fumes right about now.
Big backdrop.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, clothesline.
Double underhook applied. Up and...
Tagged in.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
She goes for the cover. The pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
I don't don't know if we'll ever see these same 6 superstars in the ring together again, but boy, I sure hope so.
Nailed it.
The ref's out. No good can come of this, Michael. Harsh impact. The cover. Barely at 2.5. It's going to take more than that.
Gets the tag.
Oh, what an elbow drop. Look at this, Byron. She's almost out of it. No, she breaks it. Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael. Drop kick. Beautiful. Boom, what impact.
Guys, it's got to be instinct that's keeping these 6 competitors going at this point. There's just no other explanation.
Hair pulled mat slam. I don't know how much more of this he can take.
This could spell the beginning to the end for her here in this 6-man tag team match.
You know, when you step into the ring opposite 3 of the most dominant women on the roster today, things like this are bound to happen.
Given what they've shown us here tonight, it's a shame that one of these women will have to walk away on the losing end of this one.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Dodges that one.
Setting him up for the, look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
No surprise at how exciting this match has been. This is the kind of action you expect when you see these 6 superstars in the ring.
Leg drop!
She's not careful. Things can get out of control in a hurry.
I think they're about to.
There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now.
Hard landing there.
Nothing to worry about, just a little misstep on her part.
And that one does the job.
It definitely dropped her.
Oh, what are they going to do here? Oh, the clover leaf!
Check out the torque on the back.
No, she gets out of it.
But she's still struggling, Cole. The end might just be near for her.
Oh, man, Dakota Kai just barely got out of the way.
Beautiful technique.
And there's the reversal from Dana Brooke.
Now, she just needs to finish her off.
The shoulders are down. 1, 2. Well, she's got a tremendous amount of resilience, so I think she's got something left here.
She just will not go away.
Boom! What a drop kick.
On the mark.
She's so close to make... Look out. There's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael. The total diva looking totally dominant.
She looks for it once again.
You've got to believe this one's over.
She can pick up the win here, guys.
That's it. Dana Brooke just ended this one.
What a 6-man tag match.
And here's another look at what made that match so special.
I remember this part very well. Check this out. Highlight for one superstar, low light for another. She proves she has what it takes to be one of the best in the business.
Here are your winners, Bianca BelAir, Lacey Evans, and Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke leads the team to victory.
That's a big win right there. Anytime you can pin another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat for the 3 count, you should be proud.
With that win in the books, we must now move on.